Welcome back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots, Wrestling's Entertainment Champions, returning to live shows post-COVID, sizzling hot SummerSlam rumors, and Money in the Bank this Sunday. But all this and more in the room where it happens. But first, Pretty Chubby, tell them what to do.
Check us out on Twitch at HCC2Sweet, on IG, HCC2Sweet_Twitch. YouTube, everywhere. Your mom's underwear drawer, we're everywhere, baby. Check us out.
Woo! That's where we are, everywhere. You ain't never there. What's good, champions? What's good, champions?
Buenas noches.
Woo! Como estamos?
What up, guys?
Who that I see there? Who that under me right there? Is that Mischief? We in trouble?
I don't know, the screen's frozen over here, but I think that's me. I'm here. We're still under construction, like I said last week. Baby, have some patience and excuse our appearance, because HPC 2.0 is looking to be something else.
Ooh, so, you know what? And I'm always prepared for you with these moments. So I got the Tito's ready. Some of the ice melted, so it's gonna be watered down. So I put a little extra.
I got my holy water ready.
Oh damn it! I didn't get my stuff. I got Roche. Yo, this has become like I think my favorite beer right now.
Oh jeez.
Roche?
Is it because it's always nearest to you?
Yes. Any beer that's in my hand is my favorite beer.
What is that?
As long as it's cold, right?
Yeah. Ricochet. Yo, but it's delicious. I think we need to reach out and get a sponsorship or something because it's really good.
We can work something out. How's everybody doing on Twitch tonight, on YouTube tonight, Facebook tonight, everywhere? The bad guys are everywhere. Y'all ain't ever there. We everywhere. How we living tonight, folks? I want to start off with some heavy hearts. I'll get this out the way now. Shout out to Cass. Appreciate you jumping by, my guy. Old school. Talk to us a minute. Wrestling legend passes away. Mr. Paul Orndorff.
Mr. Wonderful, the Brandon Bull, whatever you want to call him a legend. Paul Orndorff has been a stalwart figure within the industry for many years. First as a wrestler, then he was an agent in WCW. His most notable feud, of course, is against the Hulkster. Remember when my man came out to Hulkster's theme? And then they hit it with the pile driver?
Oof.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, we remember it vividly.
What a moment. I was there.
What row were you at?
Do you remember the most amazing shoot fight that happened backstage that no one's seen but everyone wants to talk about?
How old
where Mr. Big Van Vader was talking mad ish, and he decided to talk it to one Paul Orndorff, who at that point had suffered some debilitating injuries and actually was starting to have some atrophy on one side of his body. He still almost beat Vader to death with a pair of flip-flops, with some chanclas. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, he learned from my mom, yo.
La chancleta.
Yo, for real.
Steve Austin said that had he had on sneakers, Vader would have been dead.
I believe it.
A legend. Unfortunately, he was starting to suffer from the onset of dementia and the health effects that go along with it. So, the good part is at least he's at peace now.
Word, at least, right? Tough. Legend. Another one. We lose another one.
Another one bites the dust.
Folks, moving on. Alexa Bliss is upset. And she's upset.
I'm not sure.
Not that Alexa. That one's upset too. That bitch upset as fuck.
Yo,
but
mad disrespectful. Control your hoe, bro.
For real, chill. Miss Bliss is been body shamed yet again. I think this is like the second time this year or what?
Bro, why everybody's like obsessed with Alexa Bliss?
What's
going with that?
on right now, guys? JP Savage in the house.
Woo! We got a JP.
Got a JP
we got
Savage
a full house
in La Casa. She took to Twitter on Monday to respond to a fan who tried to body shame her. In response, it was kind of fucked up. This dude,
Hey yo.
hey yo, this dude takes pictures of her past, like 3 pictures, tags her, and then talks about her booty or lack thereof. I don't know, but her response is: number 1, how effing dare you try to body shame me? Number 2, all pics except last are very old. And number 3, I haven't been able to control my weight loss lately since being sick a few months ago. Oh, and 4, all you have to say about my career since 2013 is a picture of my butt. I pity you. Peace sign emoji. Bless. She wrote.
I mean, that's as good as she could have handled it. I think people are assholes. Like, people are obsessed.
Yo, fans,
Yeah.
People are
fans are hating that
obsessed.
they're not Ryan Cabrera right now. They wish they looked like Ryan Cabrera. Shout out to your highlights.
Yeah.
Cameraman. Mischief night. Oh, yo. So listen, guys. I don't know. I think there should be people.
Go
monitoring-
outside. That's what needs to happen. Go outside. Touch some fucking grass.
Go make out with your
Go-
cousin.
Smoke some. Go fucking go make out. What are you, Alabama? Fucking if that's what
Shout
gets
out
you
to
off,
them
go
all.
fucking
Shout
los
out to
primos se
Alabama.
primen. Go do what you gotta do. Go have some human contact. I know COVID has kept everybody pent up, but let's be real. Let's be real.
Doug Bill.
There's some
Patterson.
wrestling fans out there that pre-COVID weren't fucking talking to nobody. Nobody.
No.
Nobody.
So-
knows.
All they got, these smelly fucking onion bag smelling ass motherfucking wrestling fans who come
Yo, why
out
you
here
talking about
tweeting
yourself
on
right
Twitter, IGing. Lovely, baby. I smell like a halal cart. All right?
Hey.
Fucking out
Don't
here
say hello,
talking
Aldo.
all this shit, man. Halang. All right? Dog. And like they got fucking like 6 teeth all up in their mouth. That's all like a collective 6 of them. You cannot be out here talking about like, yo, Alexa Bliss is practically a fucking model and an actress, right? Like all these actors and actresses, right? These wrestlers and shit. You're gonna body
She was a
shame these
model
motherfuckers?
before.
They're pretty much sculpted by the gods, most of them and shit. And I'm talking mainly about Otis, all right? but all the other ones as well.
And there's
Chiseled
others.
straight out of Play-Doh.
And there's others.
Yo, you cannot fucking be body shaming these people, man. It's 2021. This shit is whack. That shit is corny. It's old. Like you're fucking obsessed with her ass and shit. Like, yo, come on, man. Move on. Go touch some grass. Go fucking like look at a human person.
Human person. Human persons aren't all that perfect either, Mischief. It was a human person that can make human errors, right?
Aha.
Do you guys remember once upon a time ago when we were talking about not it being a big deal that WWE is hiring people that have no idea about wrestling?
Eso mismo.
Aha.
Yes.
Buddy Murphy
I-
says he wasn't comfortable kissing Aaliyah Mysterio. When the internet talks, WWE can shy away from it. But luckily, in my case, they brought attention to it. Then I had this killer match with Roman. Then the week after, I had a killer match with Bryan. Then I King of the Ring against Ali. 3 weeks in a row, I had killer matches. Then I just dropped. I didn't get it. I was in talks with Paul Heyman. He was going over to Raw. I assumed he's spoken up for me. I guess the people in SmackDown didn't want to shine me up because I'm headed over to Raw now. Okay, I guess being a Heyman guy works for you and doesn't work for you. That was a quote-unquote from Buddy Murphy himself. He goes on to say that he wasn't comfortable kissing Aaliyah. I did that because it was my job, and it was going to create more drama in the story. Originally, there was no kiss scripted. They, the producers, went and they talked to Vince about something. They come back and they pitch it to me, but they're kind of like weird. Damn, I hear some background noise. My bad. They're kind of like weird. Then they say, and then you kiss her. I'm like, fuck off. Then the producer's like, no, I'm serious. You kiss her. Whoa. I look at the other producer, no way. My whole thing was, I had to play it very carefully. I said to them, I'm not going to express feelings to her. I can't pursue her. She has to pursue me. This was because of the age difference. You don't make it any easier when you use my birthday as the message. So you know, you now have given them fans, you've given the fans information of how old I am. what's going on right now? What is going on?
That shit is weird. It's weird. It's weird and uncomfortable. And I'm glad Murphy was weird. I mean, like he felt weird about it. And he was
Jake.
I'm glad Murphy was weird. No, like it was weird, but I also like the other side of it is like they're actors, right? I just said they're actors and actresses, so it's kind of like fair game, I guess. As weird as it may be, I mean, motherfuckers out there kissing their sisters and cousins, so you know what I mean?
Right.
That might not
whole
be so
genre.
far. It's a whole genre on the hub, but it's on the one hand, it's just you're playing a script, like you're playing a part, right? You got to play your role, and your role is to kiss this girl, whatever. You got to do it, I guess. But on the other side, like they should know better, right? Like you're trying to create drama and shit where like that kiss wasn't even necessary. And guess what? You guys, the producers, and let's talk about WWE creative for a second. Because it's been a while. It's been a while that we really went down and broke down
It's been a while.
WWE creative or lack thereof. Let's be real. Number one, we always knew that they hired non-wrestling people all the time. They've hired sitcom people. They hire novela people. Like they hire people that are just in the business of screenwriting and coming up with storylines and shit like that. We knew that. And honestly, I don't have a major issue with it because at the end of the day, it should be filtered through a wrestling lens, right? Whatever comes through the fucking conveyor belt should always be filtered through a wrestling lens, right? So whatever, fine. It's not a non-wrestling person that came up with it. The fact of the matter is that like when you look at it, you're gonna take this risk. You're gonna do this weird shit, right? You're gonna have Murphy, who we know his age. We got Aaliyah, who we know her age. We're gonna have them kiss. For what? Ultimately, for what? You're gonna put us through this weird, uncomfortable kiss that, like, weird, uncomfortable for the viewer, weird and uncomfortable for Murphy, weird and uncomfortable for Aaliyah. Like she has a boyfriend. She had a boyfriend or somebody. So it's weird for everybody. You're gonna put everybody through this for what? Where did that storyline go 2 weeks later?
One thin. I swear to God, it's very thin. It's a thin layer of reasoning. Thin, very thin.
What? Fucking, it's thicker than your schmegma. Go ahead, tell me.
Let's remember what channel SmackDown is on. Fox 5. It's very a casual fan-esque, right? And to be honest, adding a romantic, dramatic plot to the storyline maybe would attract that casual viewer. These are producers, professional producers.
What is this? Univision?
Who the fuck is that guy?
But for what then?
I don't know. I'm thinking they're thinking like TV, sitcom storylines and what like,
okay.
You know what those fans on Channel 5 are used to when they watch their series and shit.
If it goes somewhere, if it goes somewhere, I'm with it. If it goes somewhere, then do it and make it make sense at the end. If you're gonna do it, if you're gonna be awkward and weird and you're gonna fucking do, like, if you're gonna do the Vicky, fuck, what was that? Triple H fucking the mannequin in the funeral home, Katie Vick, right? If you're gonna do the awkward, weird shit, like, make it pay off, make it make sense, tie it into something. You think? Like, don't fucking give me this awkward, weird kiss where they're like, it's just a lot of, it's loaded, it's weird, and then just be like, it didn't matter anyway, whatever.
I can't see it.
Then what are you doing?
I can't see it. I can't see it at all. I can't see what they're doing. Kind of like where I can't see where we're going next because there's rumors and now there's spoilers. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! We're working on the graphic. I gotta put the hotkey too, and it's gonna come and do like alarms and shit. And it's gonna be cool. Stick around. But shut up. So, spoiler alert on John Cena's plans for SummerSlam. I gave you enough time to turn around and mute it real quick, but Cena is finally expected back on television. And it's not this Friday, but it's next Friday. SmackDown after Money in the Bank. Who's he gonna feud with though, guys? Champions, talk to me, enlighten me.
I mean, it has to be the head of the table, right?
Are we gonna get what we want?
You said something about head at the table.
I want to get head at the table.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
I mean, that's Cena level status when you get head at the table.
I'm interested.
Is that
From the
why-
head of the
That
table.
haircut. Is that in his love contract?
Does Jay the Jobber take care of that?
I don't care who
It
does,
may
bro.
or
Let me
may
get
not
some.
be on the list of chores.
I heard that's at the top of his resume.
It's Cena rule number 169.
How fitting.
Nice.
How fitting.
Speaking of, hey, I see what you did there. Hey, man,
TJ.
it's gotta be, right? Like, what the fuck is he gonna come back for if not to go for the title or to go against Roman Reigns? What is then what? Then what? Well, what is it? Other than Reigns, what do you want to see out of him?
Yeah, just another name for Reigns to take down. He's beaten him before. Now let's beat him again. Now that he's famous. Let's keep making our way to Mania, I think, right?
Hold on. Whoa. You think Cena's gonna beat Roman Reigns?
No. I'm saying Roman.
Oh, Roman's gonna beat Cena.
This is all for Roman.
Right.
This is the Roman Reigns tour. Remember, this is the train we're on right now.
But now, how long does this Roman Reigns tour last?
Mania. We're going to Mania.
Why? When The Rock comes back?
And who's to say that The Rock is the one that throws him? What if it's Brock?
Maybe not. But
What if
Brock
it's
is
Big
also
E?
on that road, I think. Somewhere.
I mean, what if Rock versus Reigns happens and Money in the Bank winner one more time, Brock Lesnar comes in and cashes in at the end?
Is that locked in? I think the men's is locked in, right? Is the men's locked in, guys?
Is it ever really locked in?
Really
Can't
not.
there be
It's
a
never really
last
not.
minute injury?
You had people jump in. Brock Lesnar was the surprise that year, so there's always something.
Wasn't he like the 10th man in that match?
Right. It varies.
And he took that shit from Ali too. Ali was gonna win that shit.
Let me ask you a question. So the match is what? The match is how many people? The Money in the Bank?
It's 8 people.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many people it is. It's whoever ends up with the briefcase.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's my point.
Right.
Church.
Because there's really no rules.
There's no rule. There's no rule on how many people are in the match.
How many
There's
people
no
have
rule about
interfered in
how
that match?
you get that briefcase,
Right.
right? As long as you have the briefcase at the end when it's time to cash it in.
Fact.
That's how Miz and fucking whatever and other people in the past have like how it's changed hands or whatever. So anything can happen. Anything can. I'm just saying, Brock, Rock, Roman. That's a lot of star power when you're trying to do the biggest show on earth in April. I'm just saying, just throwing that out there into the space, letting people have that.
I caught some of it.
You got some. You got some right here. You got some. You got Dwight.
Dwight.
Dwight, why don't lip?
Dwight, don't lip. Listen, I'm with it. John Cena's money. We gonna make some money. He gonna make some money. We all gonna be happy.
You gotta make that Fox money.
He gonna take that bump.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna look good doing it.
The
And
one
we
whole
gonna
bump.
ride this to Mania. Talk to me, old school.
I think he's gonna take that one whole bump because he's Hollywood now.
He's gonna
he
take
has
a
We
whole
need
bump?
one. We
one
only need
whole
one.
But
bump,
who said it's
like
who
one
said it's
whole
gotta be a
bump,
match?
and then do
If
the
done
favor.
correctly, old school, we only need
That's-
one bump in the match.
You only need,
Just one
but
bump.
It could be
but
another
I don't know about
cinematic
all
match.
this to WrestleMania nonsense. Like I think he's a one and done.
Yes,
No,
I agree.
Roman. I
No,
meant.
Cena
I didn't
is a
mean
one
Cena,
and
my
done.
bad. I meant Roman. Roman's going to Mania.
Fair
And
enough.
Cena's gonna be
Sure.
another name on the
A notch up the
train
belt?
ride to Mania for Roman Reigns. And I think Brock's on that railroad track. The Rock. These are names that Roman needs to take down and are easily. I can realistically see them doing this. Like they're names that can be done. We can see Brock and Reigns again. We can see Cena and Reigns again. These are names that The Rock and Reigns is gonna happen, bro. There's just too much money there.
That is true.
I don't see them not doing those names. Maybe Brock might be a stretch because Brock is, he's a diva.
Brock out there being a butcher. If y'all caught that recently.
Yeah, shout out to that pick.
He's a real butcher, not that imposter over in AEW.
What was that meme that funny ass social media page HPC Too Sweet be doing? What was that meme that they put up? They put up some funny shit about Brock Lesnar cutting that meat.
I don't know, but check us out on IG. HPC2Sweet _ on Twitter. HPC2.
You gotta check that out.
Listen, or check us out on Twitter with the shorter handle. That's HPC2Sweet.
Oh,
I just said that.
Pew pew, shots fired.
But I wanted to say it again, bitch.
Pew pew.
Pew, 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 Twitter gang.
Make sure you follow us. Make sure you follow us.
HPC2Sweet.com.
Or check us out, HPC2Sweet on Twitch, because you already should know we out here playing games. But
And
listen,
while you're at HBC2, heelspops.and chairshots.com, please go to our shop and spend some money.
The merch.
woo!
Spend some money. Support us.
Fuck everybody. And then, when you've done all of that, when you followed us on Twitter, when you followed us on TikTok, when you followed us on IG, when you checked out the website, when you got the merch, then you gotta go get the stuff. All right, you gotta get officially licensed stuff. And when it's time to get that officially licensed stuff, you gotta get it from Foco.com, baby. You gotta get that Foco.com.
Don't be loco. Go to Foco.
You gotta get that bobbleheads. Yo, oh, by the way, son, now that I said that, bam.
I'm wait.
Boom!
Boom! I'm waiting for the boom. Boom!
Yo, hold on.
Boom! Show me that.
Right the fuck
Yo,
right now.
no way. Show me. Show me that.
Plate, my man.
Yo, you gotta show me that.
I see. We're gonna open this bitch right now.
We
This
got
is
no
from
boxing.
Foco.com.
We got no boxing. Yo,
We got the
shout
Ronda
out to the
Rousey.
unboxing.
All right. My boys at Foco.com hooked it up.
About to pop off this new nurse. Hey, yo, JP, all he hit is wins, baby.
Hey, yo.
All he hit is wins, baby.
We're gonna take these W's. Yo,
Out here
son,
winning
look at
wins. Out here wins.
Ronda Rousey. Ooh, I'm gonna build this shit during the show right now. Y'all gonna see this, but just real quick, look, she got a neck brace on right now, but I'm gonna take that shit off so she can bobble it up.
She injured.
Woo, baby. Yo, she even
brought
got
her
that little
knife.
bowl on her face. Look at that. She don't give a damn about your damn reputation.
Hey!
Holla. I'm gonna build this shit right
bro.
now.
Nice.
Do it the damn thing.
Hey.
Woo!
Yo, did you get that one now?
Yeah.
I gotta talk to. We gotta have a conversation.
We gotta have a
HP
conversation, bro.
Mischief,
Yeah.
what code did you use to get that?
Man, we go out there. You're gonna select all the dopest shit, right? You're gonna go to Foco.com, go load up the cart with all the dope stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna put in at the promo code, you're gonna put HPC July JULY. HPC
JULY.
Oh, without the
JULY.
Y.
My fault. So we gonna change that.
Oh, is it HPC JUL?
I don't know. I thought it was JUL. Stay tuned to social media. We gonna fix it for you, and you gonna find out there. Damn it.
You gonna find out.
We gonna
But
big
this
update
officially
you.
licensed
We gonna
nurse.
big update you on Twitter as we gonna big update you on the big updates that WWE has, which apparently Stephanie McMahon has for us Universe fans here, because Raw and SmackDown getting new sets, baby. We getting a new set for Raw, new set for SmackDown. I guess rumor has it we're getting the SmackDown set debuting this Friday. This Friday night on SmackDown, we get a brand new set. And I guess they're doing this in lieu of the Thunderdome being done and over with. They learned brand new things now with the Thunderdome. Now they're gonna incorporate it together. They're gonna fox with each other, FOX. You know.
Ooh, we
it's gonna
foxed
merge,
together.
and it's gonna be healthy and lovely, and we're gonna get a brand new set, right? Don't get this wrong. I want to see Fist. Better see a
You're all
fit.
about the fisting, Vic?
Hey, I'm all about the fit. Hey, not chill. I just want to see the
What?
fit.
Save that for our only.
Yo,
Yeah, that's for only
we
fit.
are never getting that
JJ, we
fist
can
back
never spell,
ever
JJ.
again, bro.
JJ, we can never spell, my girl. I hope everything's
Bro,
going good, JJ. My bad.
We're not getting the fist. There's no way.
There's no way.
They're gonna try to do something
that era's long
new
gone.
and fresh. That era's gone, and that's the thing, right? That like wrestling fans are real stuck on like nostalgia, and like, oh, it's gotta be like the old way. It's gotta be the belts gotta look the old way, and the storylines gotta be like the old way, and then when it gets done like the old way, y'all bitch and moan that there's no creativity whatsoever. So what is it? What is it? What do you want? And the fact of the matter is that people want new, fresh, and different. Fox is not going to put up all this money towards WWE to do a rehash of something that already happened. They're going to want new, fresh, and different. And it's going to trend in the direction of something like their current lineup,
Yeah,
which
they're
has a
going-
lot to do with
they're
like
going
live
with
sports and all
digital
that.
and augmented reality integrations here. This is stuff that they picked up from the Thunderdome era now. And shout out to Thunderdome. I did that Thunderdome shit last Friday night on
How was that?
SmackDown. Yo, check it out. Shout out to the Thunderdome for being so corny. That shit was trash. Caca sandwich.
How was it?
Caca-
How was it? Yo, tell
I've
us
never
about your
been told
experience,
so
yo.
much shit to do in my life. I was like, yo, is this another wifey? Get the fuck out of here, yo. And I called Little Villain. I was like, yo, he put this shit on and go away here. Go over there. Put this shit on, go over there. Put the shit on, go over there.
Is this
It was a one motion thing. Put the shit on, go over there. Put the shit on, over there. And then he got on. He saw the whole SmackDown show. He loved it. He was cheering all that shit. Not for me. Not for me, bro. Not for me. This guy telling me when to cheer, telling me when to boo. I'm like, nah, bro. And you don't even see, like, you see what you watch on fucking Fox 5. Like, I thought that you get to see the camera angle from where you're positioned, and you get to see that part, and you see a live performance.
Or that you just
Nah,
watch
man.
that
Now
shit
we
on
just
your
get to
TV?
see your face, possibly.
That
And then
shit-
they say you could hear each other. I couldn't hear nobody but myself in the fucking in the show. That shit was trash bags. Death to the Thunderdome. We over
You
with
got
this era.
the
Team for
virtual
trash.
bleacher
We
seats.
out.
That's
Team
why.
for trash.
They sat you in the nosebleeds of that shit.
My other parts were bleeding and shit.
Everything was bleeding besides his nose.
Jesus.
I see my face in the
That
Thunderdome.
doesn't sound like a SmackDown issue.
He said it was like a wifey, so it turned him on.
Listen, that might not be the least bit of issues that we're dealing with here. Remember
Like
the
what?
break glass in case of emergency?
No.
Nah, we set that
No.
up sometime somewhere. I remember. Who the fuck got it? Where the fuck is it? Yo. Spoiler alert.
Demon.
SummerSlam fans, those of you who are excited for SummerSlam,
You're idiots.
get ready for me to fuck your life up. So, Bill Goldberg is reportedly coming back for a match
I'm out.
at
I'm out.
SummerSlam.
I'm out. Why?
Woo! Bobby Lashley, you better watch your back. You better eat your vitamins and you better drink your milk.
So are we gonna have the spear versus spear? Goldberg.
Oh
versus
my God.
Lashley?
That shit is not even a scepter at this point. Spear.
That shit is dumb. Why is he coming back?
Why? ¿Por
At-
qué?
at this-
Dusty as hell.
¿Por
Wait,
qué?
At this point, the only reason I want to see him is to see Bret Hart come out and attack him.
Yes!
Nah,
Let
Bret
Bret
Hart's
Hart
gonna
be
bitch
that
about it
fan
for
from the
weeks.
Hall of Fame.
What if we get Goldberg versus Riddle?
No! We should though for the internet.
No.
If we got fucking Floyd and this motherfucker, we need to get
Jake
Bill
Paul?
Goldberg and Matt Riddle. We need to get that. We need that.
Yo, I do
That's
not
on the
want to
list.
see
That's on the list.
Goldberg anywhere. I
Anybody
don't
got
want
the
to see
audio on that
Goldberg.
soundboard? You just made the list. Yeah, JJ,
Yo,
you're right.
Scott
You're
Hall
right,
should have
JJ.
cattle
You're right.
prodded him harder. We don't need to see anyone versus. Thank you, JJ. We don't need to see anyone versus Goldberg. I was literally just saying.
JJ holding us.
Nobody.
JJ holding
Nobody.
Get a little reckless. Screwdriver.
Goldberg is ass, bro. You didn't see he almost killed Undertaker? Here's the problem. The problem is that Goldberg is a series of power moves, right? That's his criteria, right? If we remember him against Drew McIntyre, Drew carried his old dead carcass throughout that fucking match.
Thank God. I really don't, but apparently it happened at Royal Rumble, right?
It was your mind protecting you.
Thank God. Thank God I don't remember that fucking match.
Yo, not for nothing, right? The match wasn't the worst thing in the world because Drew was able to like make it work. But Goldberg is just a series of power moves, but you don't believe power moves from a 180-year-old. Like if Goldberg was to spear me, like I feel like he'll fucking break his shoulder. Yeah. I'm 280 pounds. Like he's not taking me down like that anymore. That's not happening. I don't care if he used to play for the Atlanta Falcons. That was a long time ago. They got Julio Jones now. They throw deep. They don't need a defense like that.
JP, we all know who the Cardinals had signed.
Yo, who the Cardinals signed? I don't think the Cardinals have ever signed a former WWE talent. I'm just saying. I mean, a WWE talent.
Or try it out.
Yeah, or the Colts. I'm just waiting for that phone call. I feel like he's gonna call me. He's be like, you know who they fucking.
Remember when the XFL almost had Andrew Luck?
Me neither.
Me neither.
Remember when the XFL existed?
Right?
Yeah.
Look, didn't The Rock buy the rights?
Yeah. I think that was more like I'm trying to save my name and not be affiliated with you pieces of shit.
No, he bought the XFL.
Pennies on the dollar, man.
Andrew Luck, I mean.
Andrew Luck. Oh, The Rock, but The Rock bought XFL.
Right.
If I remember correctly.
Well, The Rock,
so I think
what happened there was just he really got into that role in Ballers, is what happened. Y'all really need to check out Ballers. The Rock and the XFL might not work out, but y'all really need to check out Ballers, because Ballers is... The Rock buying XFL is the result of the hit series Ballers. So go check that out. That's how successful that series was. We're still pending on The Rock buying XFL. But yeah, also breaking news, yo, check it out. I don't know if y'all heard, but Tamina is the final member of the Money in the Bank for the women's.
Tamina
Snuka, she's getting it, and now it's gonna be Tamina and Natalia, Liv Morgan, Selena Vega, Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Cross. Yo, any chance Selena Vega walks out with that briefcase?
No.
Nope.
No.
No.
I'm going for it now because y'all said that. Just because y'all said that, I'm gonna go for her now.
Bro, it's not gonna happen. You know why it's not gonna happen? I got one word for you. Lana.
Twitch!
Lana. It's not going to happen. Look what happened to Lana. Miro had a tremendous run in AEW, right? Cut his ties with WWE, went to AEW. And we haven't even talked about his dope-ass belt. But we'll get to that in a second, right? Yo, he went to AEW, did his thing. And what was the result for Lana? 9 tables. 9 tables. Which and then she got fucking Stockholm syndrome because at the end of the day, she was like, yo, they took away my table spot. No, bitch, like they were fucking with you, bro. Like that shit was a punishment.
But
it was 9 table spots from Nia Jax at that.
Yo, for real. They're like, yo, break her in half. And then Nia Jax was like, I forgot how to injure people. And
what
and then it kept happening.
What I loved was the justification throughout the shit. Like when we fucking acknowledge the shit, and you know how Vince watches our show, and he loves to fucking criticize us and shit.
Shout out to Vince.
And he calls audibles and shit. Yeah, fuck him for calling the audibles because we get it right the first time. But it's just the fact that if you were to mention something, they would have been like, oh no, these internet marks are just marks and they're just starting to bad shame you. We have a story we're doing with Lana, and there's a reason for her eating 9 tables of wood.
What was the reason?
So that Nia Jax could slip on the apron.
There's a pun there
right? I think that was
The world may never know.
So Nia could scream out my hole.
My hole! That was the payoff. That was the payoff.
That's
you're
where
right.
we were getting. Thank you.
That,
No nice things have happened.
fucking said it again the following week,
That's the dessert.
and everybody was like,
Justice.
please stop.
Justice.
No nice things.
No nice
No.
things have happened.
Not
Fucking
ever
nice
once.
things.
I had to clip you, old school. I had to clip you with that. That was gold.
Bro.
Guys,
So that's why Selena Vega's not gonna win.
no,
Because
you're
Selena
thinking,
Vega, right? If you look at what's happening with Malachi Black, Tommy, and Aleister Black, fucking whoever he
Whatever
is,
they call
according to
him
JR. Yeah, fucking JR. Thanks, man. You know,
Black.
he's having a dope little run right now with Cody Rhodes, right? That whole angle that they're playing. I don't see Vince taking too kindly to giving Selena Vega a lot of airtime. Positive airtime, I should say.
Right.
So
That makes-
nah.
that
Gonna
makes-
be on her back.
It's kind of shocker that
Hey.
she's there. But
Well,
maybe there's more story here. Maybe there's more to be seen.
Let's keep in mind that she
Nah.
threatened WWE with a union.
Yes.
What's
She's very
what's gonna happen?
unionized. I mean the mentality's there. Like she was very pro the union back when that was out.
what we're gonna see?
That was a pretty whack
Is
group
that-
though.
Every one of those fucking women in that Money in the Bank match is gonna hit Selena Vega with like a wild ass move. That's what, like they brought her in to be the punching bag. I think
She's gonna eat everyone's finish.
That makes
everyone's
sense.
finished off the top fucking of the ladder. They're gonna put her through a table. They're gonna fucking throw her against the crowd. Like they're just gonna throw her at the crowd. We're like, here, COVID that shit. Like they're just gonna put her in all the worst positions because of what's happening in her personal life. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Could be it. Could be it.
Because our husband had the 30 days instead of the 90
We've
days.
seen worse.
And you
things.
know what?
Chicken butt.
We're gonna talk about it during the pre-show, so stay tuned because HPC is gonna have the pre-show for the Money in the Bank, which is this Sunday. Sunday. Vic, are we doing? What are we doing for that?
We're gonna do that shit right now tonight. For you, the fans, on Twitch, on
baby.
YouTube, on Facebook, live.
Matter of fact, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Let's run all the way down to the card. Let's run the card for you guys right now. I'm about to update the title too for y'all on Twitch. But let's take it all the way to the Raw Tag Team titles here. Because I'm excited. We're now talking
Hey,
Money in the
I
Bank.
got a question, guys. Who are the Raw Tag Team Champions?
I got an answer for that question. Slammiversary Saturday, I need that. Yes, Slammiversary this Saturday. Check that out. We definitely hitting you with the pre-show for that as well. So stay tuned for that. But the Raw Tag Team Champions are AJ Styles and Omos. Old school. I know you forgot that because you
He
know
almost forgot.
not only do you almost forget, but who the fuck watches Raw? Anyway, the
yeah,
Viking Raiders will be challenging, so they're back. They're challenging for the Raw tag titles. I'm excited to see the Viking Raiders come back. And
Remember when they were a War Machine?
Yeah, right. Me either. That's not tolerated here, old school. Those names and those titles. We're not. That's not what we're about here in Stanford.
Remember when they were the Viking Raider Experience?
Oh my God.
You know, I wasn't all that bad. You know, they give you an experience and they're Viking Raiders. You know?
That sounds
when
like
they were-
if you were walking through the red light district in Amsterdam late one night.
All
You fucking paid, and you paid a little extra. You got the Viking Raider experience.
All right, so how about I enlighten you?
Hairy men slapping beef.
How about I give you
Whoa.
a WrestleMania rematch, a main event rematch? Rhea Ripley
Must be Raw.
versus Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's
Oh
Championship.
my God.
Haven't we seen this like 5 times already?
Yes, and now you're gonna see it again.
Why?
Vegas.
Why? Because this is the first time in front of a live crowd.
I think so. The crowd will be back. We're gonna see. At least they have that. The fans have that. They have quality match in Charlotte versus Rhea. So
That's
you have
fair.
that. You're gonna see Bobby Lashley versus Kofi Kingston for the WWE WWE title. My bad, not the Universal. The WWE Championship. Initially. Yeah.
Initially.
Bobby Lashley, Kofi Kingston. That's a good matchup. That could have gone on SummerSlam.
Did we get a little Coffee Mania? The return of
No.
Coffee Mania.
No.
Nope.
Not happening.
Because there's a spoiler out there of a picture with Kofi Kingston with the WWE Championship.
Really?
Why do you keep calling that motherfucker Coffee, bro?
Because
I said
he likes-
Kofi.
he likes
I said
coffee.
Kofi.
He likes coffee a lot. I don't know why. I can't get him to stop.
Kofi motherfucking Kingston.
Kingston.
The
He is
Jamaican
Eddie
dude
Kingston's
from Ghana.
brother. Eddie
Booyah
Kingston's
shaka,
brother.
That's Rey Mysterio.
Oh,
Booyaka.
619.
San Diego.
169.
What?
I like coffee. He
What?
doesn't like coffee. I don't like coffee. In fact, I don't even drink coffee. I'm not allowed to. They say I'm too hyper.
Espresso.
So I don't know.
Espresso,
They don't allow
baby.
me to drink. Not even the bad guys, wifey. Nobody allows me to drink coffee.
No, you're good. You don't need
I don't. That's
No, we
crazy.
can
Nobody
barely
asks me is
understand
right.
you now.
Fuck that. Nobody asked me shit. So I'm gonna continue asking y'all the questions. Who do y'all think is gonna win between Hall of Famer Edge and Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship? I don't give a fuck. I know we're gonna get a banger of a match. Roman Reigns is gonna win.
There's no way Roman Reigns loses that match.
No,
He does not lose that match.
not even.
Hello? We just talked about the fucking Roman Reigns tour. He's not losing that match.
So filler, right? Filler.
And here and this is the problem, right? Is that they brought Edge back. They made him win the Rumble. He took his first L against Roman Reigns, right, in a triple threat match. Now he's gonna take another L against Reigns in a one-on-one match. Then what? What did you do with Edge? And then what do you do with Edge moving forward?
I think this has nothing to do with Edge. I think nobody that touches Roman Reigns' path to Mania has anything to do with themselves. It's all about Reigns. And I think if you match up the names with the pay-per-views that he's going up against, what was the last pay-per-view that Roman Reigns fought? It was Hell in a Cell. It wasn't even a fucking pay-per-view.
No, it was. He had the Hell in a Cell on SmackDown.
Exactly. They didn't even make it to the fucking pay-per-view. He was gonna go into the pay-per-view with Rey Mysterio one-on-one, and then last minute he's like, "Nah, fam, chill. We could put that shit on SmackDown." That's what happened there. And he's like, "Fuck that." But Rey Mysterio's still a name. Edge is still a name. But Edge is not a name you give Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. Edge is a name you give Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank, the pay-per-view that leads into SummerSlam, before you get John Cena
At SummerSlam?
at SummerSlam. That's how I feel. I don't know. Talk to me, chat.
I don't think so. Listen, I get what you're saying, bro, but like everything has a consequence, right? Yeah, I know. Everybody that
Isn't that
faces
some
Roman
movie
Reigns
guy or
is
some
about Roman Reigns. It's on the Roman Reigns tour. It's the Roman Reigns hour. Acknowledge his penis. Yeah, I get that shit. I get all that shit. But the fact of the matter is that Edge was a name you brought back to hype shit up.
Yeah.
And now you got Edge taking big losses. And I love that they had him off TV for a while and like they gave space between his appearances and shit like that. Like I think that's a very intelligent way to use him. But after he loses to Reigns now for a second time in a now one-on-one match, theoretically, right? Because like the Usos are probably going to interfere, and then we'll see what happens from there. But then what? Like then what do you do with Edge? Then Edge loses all his value, and that goes back to WWE creative being hot garbage, because you've got a name like Edge that now has lost its luster. Because all you did was shove him in title matches. Like, he won the Rumble. That was dope. It was a dope moment. But it was an unnecessary moment. He could have, like, crawled his way up. But now he loses to Roman Reigns once. He loses to Roman Reigns again. Then what? Then what? He doesn't have a whole lot of matches left in him.
No.
Well, they already insinuated it. What next? They want him and Seth, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're getting him and Seth at SummerSlam, but again, if you look at the Edge tour now, he's hitting his stops. Like he had Randy Orton twice or three times. He's gonna get Seth at SummerSlam, and he's getting Reigns now. These are names he wanted.
Well, he's gotten Reigns
Twice. And now he wants AJ too.
And he mixed it up with Daniel Bryan. You could sprinkle
Daniel Bryan is another name he got too. So he's kind of on the retirement tour.
He's finally getting to leave on his own terms.
On the way out train, right?
All right, so he's gonna. So when he gets to Seth, for example, how does that match matter to us?
Quality. Man. Look at the match. Look at the story they tell. Hopefully the build is right. You know?
That's what I'm saying. The build.
Let's hope those writers get it right, baby.
How? Well, what will they have to do? How are they gonna write that? They're gonna have to be like, in order for Seth to get a fucking title match, he's got to go through Edge. That's what they're gonna write. That's gonna be the thing.
Unless they're fighting for something, and that thing that they're fighting is the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Seth also kind of hinted at Roman Reigns, kind of poked him a little bit in the promo a couple weeks ago. I wouldn't mind seeing Seth and Edge fighting for a shot at Roman somewhere down the road or whatever.
There you go.
Maybe the Money in the Bank briefcase can make that interesting.
Change hands. You have some sort of like a ladder match between Seth and Edge.
For the Money in the Bank
Edge
briefcase?
never had a ladder match in his life.
Yeah.
Old School just suggested a whole Money in the Bank match for just Seth and Edge.
But just two people.
Take my money. Shit. I'll watch
it.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome. And that's what you get when you come here to HPC and you watch our shit. You get to see this quality booking that you're not going to see anywhere else. Clearly, you're not going to see it on WWE. Clearly.
No. But they can get exciting from time to time. It's going to lead us to our next bump, gentlemen. One thing we didn't mention, we didn't get to the Money in the Bank ladder matches here for obvious reasons. There's a big return rumored. Big. And we needed that chair shot. Shout outs to DJ Whisper, who would win Money in the Bank out of you four. Fucking me, of course. Not the guy under me. Vic. Fuck that guy down there. He ain't gonna win shit. Me, I'm gonna win.
Here.
Me.
All right. Need I remind you
here we fucking
that you have a bad ankle, dog. You forgot that? You forgot about your ankle?
What ankle?
How you gonna climb that ladder?
Yeah, what ankle? I don't know what you're talking about. Where did this happen?
The one.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
The one that you broke bulldogging me, motherfucker.
Where?
You remember that?
Where did this happen?
In West Bumblefuck, New Jersey. Damn, I forgot where the fuck that was.
I don't recall working for any such person.
It's not Big's fault that his ankle is softer than a Krispy Kreme donut.
Yo,
I
for
like the
real.
Krispy Kreme.
Look, Vic, you don't have a snowball's chance.
Remember that time we almost left you for dead?
That one was cool. I missed that one.
I was like, remember that time we all left you for almost left you for dead?
Oh yeah,
in
right.
The hospital.
In that place that we don't remember.
Yeah.
Me either.
Bro,
that place was
I remember.
Yo,
I remember
DJ
that
Whisper
shit
came in here and caused havoc real quick. He probably did. Arrive, leave hell, leave. Raise hell.
There, you don't even know the you don't even know the quote.
I don't even know words. Raise hell and leave. I don't even know words, and they gave me a show.
Look, JJ, I got you.
Definitely do need
a shot. I broke the top to this shit.
Yo, you know what?
JJ.
That's what she said.
I gotta go get my shot. But listen, needs a wheelchair like the Miz.
That's you. That's you. You need a wheelchair like the Miz. You can't get your ass up a ladder.
There's a big rumor in town that we still haven't told you about, and it has to do with this Sunday. A special somebody will be in the house this Sunday night.
Ooh.
Sunday.
Mischief, to your point, it doesn't fucking matter how many participants is in the Money in the Bank ladder match, especially in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Not when Miss Becky Lynch is walking around backstage, champions. Oh, she gonna be back there, and I'm gonna leave y'all with that because I'm gonna go get my drink, and then y'all can have at it and go.
I don't think Becky Lynch does anything. maybe she makes a camera appearance, but she's not doing anything just yet.
Do you think she pulls the Ronda Rousey and just points at signs and shits the next time she shows up?
Yo, that's a long sign. Like, that's a long point. Yo, that shit is in April. You gotta fucking be like, oh shit!
She's gonna be pointing for a while.
Yo, look at this. Victor Villain got Chubby and Flaco at the same time.
Ya tú sabes, dímelo mi gente. Pretty
Uh-oh.
Chubby Flaco taking over the show.
Oh.
Chubby, you got no pants on.
No,
Why?
I never do.
What do you think about Becky Lynch? You think Becky Lynch doing anything?
Is she gonna be part of this match, or does she come out to challenge the women for the briefcase?
Why would she challenge the winner to the briefcase?
Beakers.
In the ladder match. You're welcome.
It's a party. Oh. What the fuck happened there?
Sorry for the glitch, guys.
Look at Vic's
Who fucked up
elbow.
my name? Alright, who gave the writer my fucking name to write?
It must be WWE creative.
Who hired
Fucking shit up.
Who hired a person that never turned on a computer to type my name?
Who's in charge of this show?
You leave me alone,
Jay the
sir.
Jobber?
Yo, man.
Where is that
Becky,
job?
the only
like
way
a
Becky
typewriter.
Lynch, the only way Becky Lynch is even relevant in a storyline is the winner in the Money Bank goes to SmackDown and Becky Lynch stays on Raw, right? And Becky Lynch goes after the Raw champ, and then the SmackDown champ gets chased by whoever the briefcase winner, or vice versa, right? Like that's the only way. But are they gonna put Becky Lynch like right
Shout out
back
to
on
OnlyFans
track?
coming. Let's jump.
No pants.
No pants. No nice things. I don't know. I feel the fact that she's there gives them at least the option. The button's there to press for when somebody gets hurt, right? At the very least, I think.
Yeah, I guess. But if nothing else, motherfuckers will watch just to see if Becky Lynch comes out and does her thing.
Real thing. Real talk. That's a fact. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yo, what if we think that Becky's gonna come back as a face and she comes back as a heel?
Yo, that would be dope. She'll be heel of the week.
Because who's the biggest heel in the women's division right now? It was Bayley.
Charlotte.
Charlotte?
Charlotte?
Yeah. Charlotte's got heat. Eva Marie.
Oh, that's true.
Oh man.
Oof.
Can you imagine Eva Marie winning that briefcase? She won't get out of there alive.
Is she in it?
No, she's not.
Thank God.
No,
I'd
Tamina. Yeah,
smash
Tamina was
it.
the last. It's gonna be Tamina, Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, Liv Morgan, Selena Vega,
Okay.
and yeah, Natalia. If I haven't said her yet.
Asuka could win, and Becky Lynch could be like, I gave you the title, you got to give me a shot.
I'm tired of putting these heavyweight caliber names winning these matches. Like, let's not give Asuka the Money in the Bank. Let's give Liv Morgan this briefcase. Let's give Nikki Cross the superhero this briefcase. 'Cause she gonna need it at this point
Trash.
after this
Too
giveaway.
too early.
I don't know. What if somebody like Alexa Bliss wins it?
I would love for Alexa Bliss to win
The
that.
storytelling behind that would be interesting.
I'm really upset.
I'm really, really going for Liv. Really going for Liv.
I'm really upset that like they just straight up jacked Bray Wyatt and gave it to fucking Bliss, yo.
I am with DJ Whisper. Cameraman.
Wait till you see this.
For Nikki Cross, I think that shit is trash, bro. That whole Nikki
It's
Cross.
Nikki Ash.
Trash!
Nikki Ash.
Nikki Ash.
Such an amazing talent, and you know, God bless her. She came up with something different. Maybe it gets her involved with the children, but beyond that, garbage.
DJ Whisper's watching the right content, I guess.
Shout out to the cameraman.
Can we talk some AEW? Because they did a thing this weekend. This
Oh man, AEW was good.
Dynamite was popping this
Let's
week.
talk about Dynamite. First of all, the IWGP United States Championship was on the line to open the fucking show. Old school! Old school, who was that challenging for the title?
The original G1 Gaijin, Mr. Machine Gun Carl Anderson. And he came out. That man came out and showed you why he deserves a singles run somewhere.
Woo! I thought of you.
I don't care if it's Impact, NJPW, or AEW. That man deserves gold and to be running with it.
JJ calling the Pelican old school. You ever heard so you ever watch your wrestling show, right? And you know if you had your friends or one of like your close friends and shit, they're talking about their favorite wrestler or or things that they want to see. This was that. And when it happened, I immediately thought old school. I was like, fuck, this is old school talking to me about Machine Gun and his New Japan days and how much we need to see it again. And here we go, United States Championship. Oh man, and it was everything. It was everything and more, man. Good shit. Well
Good
done.
match.
Well
But did you
fucking
think he was gonna win? He was
No,
not gonna
God,
win
no.
that.
Part of me did. And the only reason I say that is because the Good Brothers are scheduled to go back to New Japan, and they're going to have the show this weekend.
Oh wow. That
But
would have been nice.
I was
Psych,
wrong.
bitch, you thought.
I was wrong.
Psych.
Yeah, definitely watch that first hour, JJ. It was a great opening match. Ricky Starks getting over on Cage 2 wasn't so bad. You can skip the Cage and Hardy. You've seen it many times, many years.
Hold
And
on.
you're gonna see many commercials in between it, so you can skip that shit.
Don't gloss over Ricky Starks though.
No.
Hold on. Ricky
That
Starks.
match was dope.
There's two guys. Yo, a lot of shit is talked about, like how AEW recycles old talent, right? Old WWE talent, but really they're just fucking redoing WWE's old Attitude Era fucking formula, right? They're taking WCW talent that they fucking saw, right? That wasn't fucking popping over there, and they made them stars in WWE. And really, what we're seeing is a lot of young, bright guys and girls getting opportunities at AEW. Ricky Starks is a fucking star. He is a
Big time,
freaking
big time.
star.
Big time.
Now, Brian Cage's wife isn't too happy about Cage losing that title. She had something to say, and she had something to say to us about that.
What?
So when Cage loses his title, right, that
You're not sweet.
FTW title,
You're not sweet. Go ahead.
she hits us up, and she said that title ugly as shit. She said that her toddler could make a better title at a macaroni champ.
Pew, 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 pew.
Shots fired.
Shots were fired. It kind of hit me a little bit. And one of my cool
Sound like sour grapes, but the fact of the matter is that Ricky Starks is a star. That match was dope. I'm ready to watch Ricky Starks like really blossom. I think Team Taz hid his potential a lot. He's not a brawler like Team Taz would have you show. So I'm really like he's a talker, and I'm really happy that he had like that little interview segment that they replayed a bunch of times. Like I want to see him on a singles run. I hope this is where it happens.
Yeah. Talk to me about Sammy Guevara, guys. How you feeling about Sammy, bro? Because I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hold on. I appreciate that Sammy's the focal point in that match, but let's talk about Yuta. The IWTV indie champion, right?
/ the belle of the ball.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a guy with all the skills, with the look. He's okay on the promo side as well. I feel like he's a hidden gem that AEW has uncovered, and hopefully we're gonna see him become all elite soon.
Okay. That's nice.
But just keep in mind, Yuta has been shopping himself around, right? He had a training with NXT. He did his thing on AEW. He has in the past. He's NJP Dub, so he's been shopped around. It'll be interesting to see who locks him up long term.
Facts.
I'm ready for it.
Yuta.
I was ready for that main event though. Darby.
Yeah, you know who was not ready? Darby when he opened that coffin and Scorpio Sky came out. Yo, that first ever coffin match, right? Not a casket match. Let's make it clear. It wasn't a casket match. It was a coffin match.
What's a coffin? They had COVID?
That's when you be coughing, yo.
During the whole match?
That's when you hit the blood too hard and that shit scratches your back, the back of the throat.
That's what
Listen,
a coffin. What the fuck?
A coffin is like a casket, but it's made out of shitty wood, so you could do a coffin drop through it. Nah, but
So they sell coffins at IKEA.
Yeah, this shit is Scandinavian as fuck.
Why? Can someone explain that to me though? The whole coffin drop through the coffin, like you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put myself through wood.
I mean, Jenna Jameson used to do it all the time. But look, the fact of the matter is that
Extreme.
Darby Allin has shown that he doesn't give a fucking hot goddamn about his body.
He's gonna be a jackass one day.
And he's gonna be on Jackass. He's gonna be on the
He's already
Jackass.
a jackass. He'll just make it to the show.
So I'm just like, and I'm cool with that. I was cool with that spot. I thought that was kind of hilarious. It kind of shows you exactly who Darby Allin is. He's the kind of guy that's willing, like, he does not give a flying fuck about his body. He's gonna do what needs to get done to give the most pain to the person he's facing, and he makes it look really good. My problem with Darby Allin is that it's the same formula. Darby Allin gets beat the fuck up for the entire match. The last couple minutes,
and then
there's a comeback. Sting is there to make sure there's no interference. You know what I mean? Like, all right, man. Like, this is getting tired. You know. I like Darby. I think he's another star that AEW really landed, but they've got to like reformula his whole thing.
Let's give this jackass thing some time, because I when I first thought about it, I thought it fit in perfectly, of course. But what's interesting about it is what was he gonna do with it, right? What's he up to here? What's he really up to? And to me, given this fucking spot last night, it looks like this might be a perfect way to fucking merge the worlds between Jackass and his wrestling style, whereas he's just fucking all over the place, crazy, psychotic, coffin drops on a coffin while somebody's in it type shit. Like, this could be interesting. So let's see where he goes.
This elevates him to the next level.
Yeah, I feel maybe this could be his thing that makes him so different.
I just hope, number one, that they slow him down a little bit so that he can last longer. All right, because I really do think he's good. Number two, I think that they need to not, like, he can't be in the title picture just yet. Okay. They got to slow him down in that regard too, because he's hot.
Facts,
and he's young. Mm-hmm. He's young.
Yeah.
If you push him to the top and then he gets the title, then we're sitting at now what? In a year.
For the next decade.
Right, and then like, all right, well, he's been the champion 4 times already. Like,
you could do the Randy with him, give him the title young, then steer away from that for a bit, give him the mid card a little bit, let him grow again.
I think AEW benefits from having big names at the top, people like recognizable people, right? Kenny Omega is a big name, people recognize from across the pond, from across the world. I mean, and
right, JJ.
The title benefits from that. The AEW brand benefits from that. I think people need to see that AEW has big names, right? People like Jericho, people like Cody Rhodes, people like Kenny Omega. So Darby Allin, because it brings notoriety to them, right? Like people are like, oh, they're legit. I know that Chris Jericho guy. I've heard of him before. Right? Kenny Omega, right? I heard of him. Yo, 3R. Yo, Rom, this is not a fucking hardware store, all right? All right? This right here is the start. This is the gestation period of what will be the most fucking beautiful goddamn set you've ever seen in your goddamn life.
I'll be Jim Neidhart in the back, like, ha ha ha.
All right?
No, keep talking.
So, this Home Depot shit right here is only temporario, my friend. Because the times are coming.
Times are coming is right, baby.
Times are coming, baby.
Keep working. Keep working. We on the grind. We on the grind. Anything else with AEW, guys? I think we steered away from return.
Oh.
We went to AEW, and now it's just
Miro.
Oh,
Miro. I
The
want
belt,
to talk about
the belt.
Miro. The belt.
So real quick, the white stripe. I have it written down
Strap.
somewhere. I don't remember where I put it because I'm a fucking genius.
It's the Bulgarian flag.
Right, right.
It's the
Talk to me.
Bulgarian flag. The Bulgarian flag is white, green, and red.
And he put the coat of arms of the town he grew up in.
The coat of arms is on the thing.
The plate.
He's got the colors. It means something to him. So far, and at first it seems like it was mostly accidental. This is the first time that we see it very purposefully. The titles have changed with each holder, right? The TNT title has changed with each holder, right? We saw Brody Lee hold a slightly different version of the title that Cody Rhodes held, which is a slightly different version than Darby held, which is a very different version than what he held, right? Miro held. And I think that's fantastic. I think that's great. I think that's new. I think that's fresh. That's better than just changing side plates, right? Like that gives the title this feel of individuality, right? But it also makes the person that's holding it feel like a star, right? Because only stars get brand new titles. Miro, now that he's been, I guess they reworked his gimmick a little bit. He's now, what does he call himself? The Redeemer. He's he's not the Bulgarian Bruto anymore. He's the Redeemer.
He's the Redeemer. God's favorite champion.
God's favorite champion, and I like that, right? I think that he can continue doing that. I think the title is going to elevate him. I think he's going to elevate the title in a way. I really like what they did by changing the title, and I hope that tradition continues as time moves forward. Wow. Maybe they're continuing it until they go to TBS and it becomes a TBS title. I don't know, but where they're at right now, I thought was really, really dope.
And he keeps.
Was that just me? I don't know.
And I like how he's like sprinkling in there that he has his hot wife. So is he like
allegedly hot?
Are we gonna see CJ Perry eventually in AEW? Is this what it's gonna come down to?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Why not?
Baby.
Why not at this point, man?
Man.
We're just waiting that contract, I guess. The 90 days. She's a main roster, unless they fuck that up again. Hey,
that should be there in 30 days.
What I do know, though, folks, is that that's all the damn time we have for you folks this week. I don't give a damn where you got your fix from. I know you got it from Facebook. I know you got it from YouTube. And I know you're getting it from Twitch, baby. Shout-outs to Twitch. We out here. Shout-outs to the 6 right now holding it down. JJ, appreciate you botting the damn stream all the time. Appreciate you coming on. 3R Show. Appreciate you. JP Savage getting on, too. All of y'all showing love.
DJ,
all of y'all, man, killing it.
All y'all out
Stay
here.
tuned, because the bad guys ain't done. At least the villain ain't done. Maybe I'll steal a bad guy too and we bring him on to stream. I don't know. Let's see. Let's check our chances.
KO
City?
City?
You already know what to do. PCF. Why don't you let them know? Again, remind them.
Check us out on YouTube. Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots on this Twitch channel. Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots. _ We're everywhere, baby. HPC2sweet.com.